All right. Welcome to the first high speed. God almighty, I done messed it all up. Welcome to the first Friday night high speed run chat. All right, guys. We got my co-host in here, Corey at GNCRC, and we're gonna talk speed runs tonight, guys. Of course, I got my speed run vehicles in front of me. I got two of my vehicles. I got my Vendetta build and I got my Infraction. And this is a 3S car. It was on 6S. I couldn't keep it going straight. Kept spinning out, crashing. What the problem really was I kept buying D boots. Not this set right here, but D boots don't seem to perform as well as GRPs. GRPs are much better. It seemed like to me these belts break much more frequently in the D boots, no matter what kind you got. I put these D boots on this car, and as you can see, it's still a plastic shell. Haven't painted in anything. I end up putting an X Team 3674. I think it was 1900 kV motor. It was a pretty low kV. Ran it on 3S, got that thing up to like 88 miles an hour. And of course, the motor, I don't think that motor was ready for 6S. I mean, I just gave it too much heat and overheated and killed the motor. All right, guys, welcome to the chat. Mama's Mini RC, welcome to the chat. Southeast Alaska, what's going on, William? How you doing, buddy? Cali King, what's up, bro?
How y'all doing? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we just up here talking about speed runs and different experiences we've had with speed run vehicles and tires and things like that. You know, so I was just briefly talking about the D boots. They break belts quite frequently, and they just not good for speed runs. I mean, it depends on how fast the car's going. I believe they're probably good for around 60 miles an hour. Honestly, if you're going faster than that, I just don't think they're any good, because this car only got up to 88, and 88 they just didn't even they broke a belt. I'm not sure which wheel actually broke the belt in it, but I could tell the belt was broken because the car started pulling all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a gyro on this. I have an actual Scott RC gyro on this thing. I have a Scott RC gyro on both of them actually, right here. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Spotlight yourself, Ty.
Huh?
Spotlight yourself.
Oh, my bad.
What's up, William? Almost Cali King.
All right, yeah, that's the gyro right here, the Scott RC gyro I have in this car. I got one in both of them. It works pretty good, guys, as far as gyros go. Actually, these are the only two gyros I ever use. The two that's on this car, and of course the factory AVC that's on the Vendetta. You know, yeah. What kind of speed run cars you running over there, Corey?
I got a couple I built, man, but I hadn't actually run them. The Losi Mini B and I ran the Armor. But back in the day, man, that's what I used to do. That back in the day, we did the conversions. That's when they first started getting the speed run. I don't know if you remember, like the downtown and back Detroit challenge. Man, that was I don't know what year that was. That was some years ago. But I built a couple of them actually. One of them burnt complete now. I think I had about $2,400 in that thing. It burnt completely now, man. Was a slash converted slash 4x4 converted into a speed run car. I forgot the bodies that we were running, but we were running GRP tires. We were doing the Poseidon motors back then, along with of course the Castle 2200s and the Mumba Monsters, I think is what it was. I can't really remember, but I know we run them on 6S back then. Man, large pinions and pinion and spurs about, I ain't gonna say about the same size, but we had some serious cars back then. I hadn't built one in a while. Only reason why I think, what did I end up doing? So I think when I started doing the speed runs, I had just gotten out of airplanes, but what did I end up doing after that? At the speed runs, I know I don't know, man, because it's been a lot. I know we were racing and everything. But one reason why I stopped with the speed runs, I always had to get in the car and go somewhere and run the car. So,
Absolutely,
and I thought
absolutely.
about building another one, man. But for where I live right here, I like to just go outside and mess around with it. That's kind of why I did the Grum. That's why I'm gonna get that buggy too, because I don't want to have to like get in the car and go somewhere and do it. So,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean because
yeah,
I the
you got to have
faster.
some time for that. You know?
Mhm. I know exactly what you mean because the faster these cars go, the more places I have to go find longer roads, straighter roads, to be able to run them.
Flat
Because
road.
6S and I'm running it on the Spectrum system. All these cars I'm running them on the Spectrum system. So you just can't give them full throttle straight from the gate. You have to kind of ease into it and roll into it. So yeah, it's difficult to find speed run spots. It all depends. Sometimes you have to go out to like rural areas to find good roads, but then some of those roads have a lot of gravel on the roads and a lot of dirt on the roads. So
dips and stuff like that. We had an area where I guess a distribution center, they were building some new ones, so that's where we ended up going. What's up, Dirk? We had a spot over there, but I think that spot is pretty busy now. It might not be that bad though, because it was a dead end where it ran into. But yeah, the problem is some of the dips and everything. That's what 10 scale, because we running those are basically 8 scales we running. Pretty heavy cars, so they really wouldn't get airborne. You could pretty much get them all of it out of the hole. They pretty much stuck to the ground. But
yeah, these 8 scale, these 1/8.
Oh, this 8 scale too. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my
We
other
running
Vendetta.
heavy, man. They had custom brace that goes across the top and everything. They were heavy, man. They were heavy cars.
Yeah, I don't have a brace in that one. I got the brace in this one right here. I ended up breaking the brace. When I wrecked this one right here, I ended up breaking the brace that was in this one. This one right here. Let me move this one.
Osborne.
This
What's up, Osborne? I didn't see Osborne. Is he here? Oh, he's talking to Osborne wife. Sorry. Osborne. Yeah, zoom back in on yours, Tyler. There you go.
All right. So this is my original Vendetta right here. As you see, I got my center brace in here. Everything got this one got oil field shocks. Got the 17 millimeter hexes on it. Well, I got 17 millimeter hexes on all three, but this one is the fastest one. This one I had up to 117, but I didn't record it. The fastest I got it recorded is like 104, 103, something like that. But yeah, this thing right here is a speed run monster right here. I'm trying to tell you. I'm definitely glad I purchased this. I just hate that they discontinued the line of cars.
You don't think they're gonna replace it?
Yeah, I think they're gonna replace it with a larger scale, and they got that new center diff. They putting in the newer armor cars, so I'm pretty sure that they're gonna
make it different, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put the center diff in there and probably make it a 4 or 6S car. I doubt they're gonna come back with a 3S, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I always say you can make it what you want, though. So
absolutely.
Does that have dual battery trays, or how does it?
No, this one just got a single battery tray on this side right here. Yeah. It fits a 3S very tight, but a 6S, I gotta have these extra straps on top of it. Mm-hmm. All kind of other crazy stuff going around it to try to keep it in the car if I do have an accident. Because when I did crash it, I threw everything out of the car.
Yeah, I bet.
Batteries.
Pretty much, you had the battery packs on both sides, and we kind of ran more so the center, and you wanted, your weight was pretty even. We ran GRPs for sure.
Yeah, and this one right here, this was my money pit right here. I put way too much money in this car right here. I'm trying to tell you. I could have bought the actual. I ended up buying, this was the Mega, so it was the brush version. Mm-hmm. So I ended up buying a Spectrum system from Jenny RC. You can get a lot of stuff from Jenny's RC for pretty cheap, and it's brand new because they just take it straight out of brand new cars and part them out. So, yeah, I built it up to a 6S. I had the 6S ESC that's in this car in here, but when it kept crashing, I said, we're just going to make this a 3S car, and I figure out something else to do with the 6S. But long story short, now I got three Armor 3S/6S cars.
Right.
But all of that crashing and all that stuff, that's what brought me over to the crawlers, honestly, running speed runs and crashing. I mean, because I love speed runs, they fun, but
I
when
ain't
you keep
gonna take
breaking
those
stuff,
ones. They go. That's just money, money, money. Mine caught on fire. I think I had a bad bearing. I think I was constantly trying to put power to it, to make that battery swell up, and it just,
yeah, I thought I had one on fire a couple days ago, but it turned out it was just the wire. The wires were some kind of wires that I had to some lights that go on the top of the car, a light bars. They were sitting on top of the motor, and they just kind of melted, and they were smoking and all kind of stuff and smelling like the car was on fire. I was definitely scared. I thought it was over with.
Is Poseidon RC still around?
I'm not sure.
I can't think of that guy's name. He was out in California though. I used to talk to him from time to time. Poseidon RC. I'm gonna see if I can pull them up. They had a nice line of motors. It's been a long time, man. Oh yeah, I see them. They're still here. Purple and black motors. That's what we used to run those, and we ran those along with the Castle ESCs. And then of course, we ran the Castle motors too. They made their own motor mounts, a lot of stuff, man. It was nice setups. Car I built first pass was 101.
Oh wow.
That's been a long time ago, man. I know it's been over 10 years ago. Way over 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, when I first got my first Vendetta, I was getting it up to speed. I put that 6S ESC in there, and I was running that thing. I was trying my best to break 100, and man, I had that thing doing backflips and everything. The wind getting on it, they was just throwing it back. So this right here, I plan on making this one. I plan on making this one even faster. So I got this wheelie bar on the back. Let me zoom in.
I think that car's got to be a whole lot lighter than what our car was. Our car was like it was way bigger. I know it was definitely wider.
Yeah, see, I got this wheelie bar with the Vendetta.
Yeah, that ain't gonna. I mean, it would have to like parachute the whole body before it took it out in the air.
Yeah, it's because it's nice and long.
Who made that wheelie bar?
What'd you say?
Who made that wheelie bar?
I got it from eBay. I'm not sure. And a lot of people got mad with me. When I made my video about some skid plates, I got so many hate comments about that stuff. The guy who was making these, let me zoom in. The guy that was making these skid plates right here, he was on eBay, and I was telling everybody I got them from eBay. They like, where you get the skid plates? And I'm telling them I got it from eBay. And they like, well, put the link up here. But evidently the guy got banned from eBay or something because his whole page was removed. Usually you can still message somebody that's a seller that's just sold out, but he's just completely gone. So I don't know what went on with that. Yeah, everybody was mad about that, giving me all kind of hate comments. He's not gonna tell you where he got them from. I mean, that's the first thing they come in the comments and say. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah, I will say when we used to speed run though, nobody told gear ratios. They just didn't. But it was a big thing. Everybody's trying to see who's gonna get the fastest speed.
Yes, sir. And this one right here, I definitely got some big gears in this, but in this one right here, I'm trying to tell you.
The trans?
Well, I mean, some little gears. Excuse me, some little gears. This is the pinion in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell everybody this. I got a 32 in there. Normally these cars run 50s. I got a 50 in all of them, but this one right here got a 32.
You mean for the spur?
No, the pinion is a 32. The spur is I think the spur is a 32 too. No. Yeah, the spur I got a 30. Oh man, I can't even remember now.
So you run a 1-to-1?
Yep.
Yeah, so you're running 32 pinion and 32 spur.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the straight up speed setup.
Mm-hmm. That's how I end up killing the X-Team motor.
Yep, that'll do it.
And I didn't. And I wasn't even full trigger.
Were you doing one pass? What were you doing?
I made two back to back, and I should have only made one.
Yeah, not with a 1-to-1. Yeah, you do good. And when you take off, you want to roll it a little bit because you don't want that thing to have to try to get, put the power to it.
Exactly.
Mama say she want to get the Armor Vortex 3S.
Oh yeah, them some nice bashers now. They definitely some nice bashers.
Yeah, I'm hearing they about to make the Vortex and that Grom, a Vortex Grom, and a what's the other thing called? What was that thing I showed you? I want to say like
it's the Typhon. You said the Typhon. They were gonna make a Vortex, and they were gonna make a Mojave. I think you said.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mojave and a Vortex. I think is what it was. Yeah.
What's going on, JD? Hey, anybody?
Oh, wait.
Anybody in the speed runs? Y'all want to drop the link? They can come up here and get in the chat. It don't matter.
Will it let me drop the link? Let's see. Where do I? Hold on. I have to do it on my phone, actually. Let's see. I got to copy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Of course, I'm gonna go like the Grom or something like that, man. I'm not gonna do it in more full scale because, man, like everything I'm doing now, like my airplanes are small airplanes. So I went outside, took off from the street, flew around the neighborhood, and put it up. I don't think I'm gonna get too many large scale things. And the stuff I have, I never use it,
man. Exactly. Honestly, here lately, I've been messing with them smaller cars.
Yeah, I just
got so many of these smaller cars. I've been messing with them, and these right here just been collecting dust. But you know, the warmer weather is right here around the corner, so I'm definitely gonna get out here with these cars here shortly. And we got a lot of rain in here to knock that pollen down.
Yeah,
because there was so much pollen down on the road, man. I drove a car down the road.
Yeah,
it left a cloud of pollen behind it. I was like, man, it's no way to be running this.
Yeah, I normally won't mess with mine with this pollen dropping because man, that stuff be all over everything. Dirk say he doesn't do fast anymore. Got the felony lady. It does 85 out of the box. That's pretty fast compared to.
Yes, that felony is a monster, and that's that's the motor that I'm thinking about putting in this car right here, the felony motor.
Yeah, I think back in the day, man, I think the fastest thing that was out was like the 3. What was that thing that had that 3-speed? It was a gas car. I can't think of the name of it, but you had that. Then you had the what's the other car? Traxxas. What was that one car they had with the 3.3 on there? It's a gas car. 75 and everything else. That once it came, they went to electric. 65 was the most they had. So if you wanted to go 100, you had to make it go 100 yourself.
Oh wow.
You say you prefer the slow side. I might get that RC Pro Desert Rush brushless version. Got the brush version only does 20 miles per hour. Okay, he's we can say he's getting into fast RCs. Man, I had a bad Mini Revo. Mini Revo, man, that thing was bad. I mean, it was bad. Had a 4S set up on it, was bad. How much is the felony? He said the felony is kind of pricey.
I think it's either $4.99 or $5.99. It might even be $6.99. I know it's very expensive.
Let's see. So maybe I can do. Let's see here. Let me share screen.
But I tell you what, these right here are very affordable, and if you can catch them at the hobby shops, you can still catch them at the hobby shops. A lot of the hobby shops are selling them for $1.99 right now still because they still have them in stock. They haven't sold out. I saw somebody make a video a couple of days ago. Well, I say it's probably about a month ago that they said they picked up one of these from the hobby shop for $1.99. So
they definitely brushless.
Yeah, 3S brushless.
Okay. Ain't bad at all. I was trying to see.
Yeah, I gotta get some paint for this body. I gotta go to the hobby shop and get some paint. I got a couple of cars I gotta paint here shortly.
Did it let me share that? Is it sharing? Is it sharing the screen?
It was up there. I saw it a couple. Yeah, I saw it. I see it right here.
No, okay. So what were y'all talking about? Which one? The what is it called?
The Vendetta. Oh no, the felony. He said it's $650 US.
Oh, that's the what car was it? It wasn't a felony, was it?
The felony. Yeah, felony.
Yeah, I know that felony is.
A felony is really, I mean, it's the same thing as a infraction and a limitless. They're the same. They're on the same chassis.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I got that one group, Facebook group. Yeah, that is a bad car. I like that Limitless. I saw they came out with the Limitless kit, the V2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody running that thing on 12S or 8S or something like that. I saw a video the other night.
Oh wow. Yeah, that 199 is an extraordinary deal. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. When I bought my Vendetta and then they dropped that price to 199, I was a little upset. I was a little upset.
How much you end up paying for it?
I paid like 270 for mine. 250, in between 250 and 270 something.
Yeah, that ain't.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, considering it was 3 something.
I mean, that's with all that stuff. It always, that happens. So, I just hit Limitless, but it's showing this. Why is it showing this? I said Limitless.
Yeah, I understand about digging the trail truck, but you want a variety. You definitely want a variety of RCs to mess around with. I mean, you don't. I mean, unless that's the only thing you into.
Yeah. Some people like I know what's called told me that's all he into. So I like to get this and put my own electronics and on it. But again, my problem is I hate having something I have to like pack up in the car and take it somewhere to run it because there ain't nothing I can do with this in the front of my house. Nothing I can do with it but tear it up.
Yeah, most fast cars, that's about all you can do with it is tear them up.
Yeah, ain't nothing I can
right
do
here,
with it in front of the house.
I
can gear it down to make it fun, but
I spun out with this car and hit my neighbor's truck and snapped the whole chassis in half.
Dang.
Yep, the whole back end broke off of it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful too, man. You can tear up something pretty bad too.
Absolutely.
Really can.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make. Honestly, I think what Armor gonna do. I think they're gonna even make they 5th scale cars, some 16th scale. I mean, they 5th scales and 16th scale. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna make like
or something like that.
Yeah, like that. Like we just talking about, like that felony. I think they're gonna make that on a smaller scale, and I think they're gonna make something else.
I think it'd be smart on them to make that felony in a small scale. Look like everybody did it. Everybody else did it.
Exactly. And if they do a limitless like that, oh my goodness.
They do a limitless, man. I'm done. I gotta get the buggy and the limitless. I'm done. They need to make that joke where you put. I know it'd be pointless. 2 motor mounts, twin motors, twin ESCs.
Ooh, wait.
6S set up.
That'll definitely be a beast right there.
Yeah, it'll be 2 motors just basically give you 2 times the torque, but still that would be fun. Would take
right
much
about
to get
that.
going. I like to run 4S on each one of them and just see what it does. I mean, it'll be pointless. And now, what would be cool? They made it a little. It need to be longer. It need to be longer. That would be. I think they would sell a ton of those. It'd almost be equivalent to a 10 scale though, but a 10 scale with something they can actually move the motors around in a certain location. But not a full 10, but like I don't know how you explain it. More of a 16th, I guess. Twin motor mounts. Man, that would be sick.
Mama said her spouse was in before her spouse got in the crawler. He used to be in the dirt track racing.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Ozzy. Ozzy was real big into trucking racing and all that. Get real expensive. He sure was. He's real big into it. Matter of fact, he did a few lives where he was actually at the races.
HBX Savage Flux is a great basher, pretty fast too.
Yeah, I bet. I remember the Savage back in the day, man. Dirt, I had a buddy that get that thing on 2 wheels and just balloon those tires like crazy.
Said done about 62 dirt. Used to run the nitro version of the Savage back in the day, back in 2001 to 2006. That was an awesome thing.
Yeah, see, he like me back in the day. That's when we was doing our thing way back in the day. I got in the gas and got out of gas. Sorka is the what's called a rule. He's just messing with you, Dirt. That's the rules for the 124. Official rules, Sorka. Oh yeah, I know Mama Osborne wife. Osborne real big into that off road racing. I don't know. I might eventually build. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I just hate to have something that I have to take it somewhere and drive it, man. I just really do.
So
Crazy that may sound.
what's your favorite speed run battery pack?
Well, so back in the day, it was different days, man. We had I want to say I was running SMC. It was one of the last ones I ran. SMC. Let me think. What else did we run? It's been so long, man. I can't remember all of them, but I definitely remember SMC. I mean, we even ran some really expensive max amps on certain cars. I never ran on that one because it was expensive, but max amps, it just depends, man.
Yeah, I love these right here. These are the CNHL Purple Series.
You know what? I got that brand. GN, what is it called? GN
CNHL.
Yeah, yep. I got that as well. For some of these minis, I have some of those.
Yeah, these batteries right here. These batteries are something else. I'm trying to tell you, they throw the power down.
How many C's is that?
100 C battery.
Man, I tell you, when we first started doing when LiPo came out, I was the first one in the city to buy LiPo. But man, that thing, we didn't even know I didn't know what I was doing with the charger or anything. But that thing was 8C bursts. Then they came out with some 12C. Then they came out with like some, I want to say 20 or 25C. And then they got 50C, and and the 50C hung around a long time before they went to 75 and 100. A long time. Everything's like 50. If you had a 50C battery, you had some.
Then I got these right here. I got these RC Hacker batteries, and I got these Z batteries. These two are pretty much about the same. Both of these are 80C bursts, and I mean you get about the same power out of both of these, but that one right there, that CNHL, just that 100C, just a completely different animal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard
but this one right here, these RC Hacker batteries, these pretty darn good batteries too.
Yeah, I heard good things about that. The other one, Z. I heard real good things about the Z.
Yeah, I even got these some of them joints in 6S. This is what I run that. This is what I burnt that motor up on. These 6S packs right here.
Yeah, you had a big gear on them, man. It wasn't nothing for you to do but burn that motor up.
Exactly.
Man, get you try you a TP one day, man. Go ahead and spring for one of them. Get you a TP or a new. And, but that's only if you just running it and bringing it back. you don't run those and just really drive with that big gear. But
I mean, the only reason I did that motor was like $25, something like that.
Okay. You expected to go.
Yeah, usually I don't do stuff like that.
Yeah,
because I got my other van that I done ran that so many times on 6S, and I know take it down, bring it back, and we're gonna stop it. Let her cool down.
That's it. Yeah, you don't want to
all kind of batteries.
Yeah. I was trying to pull up something else on here, but if I can't get what I was trying to see.
And what was that? What was that other car you had out the other night? That was a custom built chassis. You said. I remember you said.
Yeah, that's the one that I never put together. I never finished putting together. It's 2-wheel drive, man. It's just something about 2-wheel drive cars that you can make them work, but you almost need perfect pads on them to make them actually put the power down like they should.
Yeah, because I got a Traxxas Rustler. I was thinking about making it a drag car, but I'm like, man, I don't like 2-wheel drive is okay at certain points, but a lot of times I don't like 2-wheel drive. But then
back in the day, this guy named Draven, he was real big on YouTube. He was doing speed runs with those Russells, man. It was all about the setup.
Once I added up the price, I said, man, I can buy a car for this. I can buy one for this. There's no need to convert.
And it'd just be easy to run.
And at my local hobby shop, they sell used cars. So I mean, you can get a gently used car that somebody ran just a few times
Right.
and get it for literally next to nothing. I mean,
Right.
because you can almost look at a car and tell how much you can look at it, turn it over, and look in the inside.
Oh yeah, you can tell how bad it is. Yeah.
About how much it's been used, you know. And every time I go down there, they got at least 20 good cars. And I mean, I always say, man, buy something.
That many of them?
Last time I went in there, they had that Ecto Enduro for $200.
Dang. I definitely would have bought one of those. It was in good shape?
Yes, very good shape. I said, matter of fact, they had two of them. One was 200 and one was a little more, like almost 3. But the one that was almost 3 it had a bunch of stuff on it. I think it had a winch and all kind of crazy stuff on it.
Oh yeah. That price ought to be worth it.
Yeah, it had different wheels on it and everything. It was really decked out.
Oh, that ain't bad at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but some of the prices are outrageous, but some of them are just right, you know.
Just depending on what you're getting, I guess, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just depending on what you're getting. I think as far as I'm gonna do for speed runs, it's gonna be some of the small stuff I'm building, man, and not necessarily speed runs. More of a zip, go fast down the street, turn around, come back, go fast, turn around, come back. You know,
exactly.
Take it with me to work, put it in the back of the truck. I was finding a nice, smooth, which I know where one is because I was just at the house the other day. I got to go back to the next Friday. I'm thinking about taking it down there with me.
And that's exactly why
they got a brand new pavement out there.
And that's exactly why I said I gotta have that Typhon Grown. Just so I mean, it's so small I can throw it in the car, get out anywhere, you know.
Yep.
Make a quick run and put it back.
Yeah. I'm really want to see the size comparison. I'm trying to figure out the size of the wheels and all that, but nobody has really posted any of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
I can't wait to get that thing. They actually, some people already have, they already shipped those things to some people in my Facebook group. They say they have gotten the ship notifications already.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they probably, yeah.
So I guess some of them shipped out today.
They'll definitely have those cars next week, huh?
Oh yeah. According to what these people saying, some of them shipped out today. According to what they said, So, I wish I just can't afford one right now. I can, but I can't because I got too much other stuff I got to take care of right now. So I'll eventually get one.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of the hobby shops inventory is basically Traxxas, and they don't have any inventory, and they love to push those Traxxas cars on you. Yeah. Like new people to the hobby, you go to the hobby shop, first thing they trying to do is push that Traxxas stuff on you so quick.
And I get it because the average person walking in on the street, they're gonna look at the box. Same thing I did years ago. I can't think of the name of that car. It wasn't the J-Do, but I had a J-Do too. It was their touring car. First thing you do is you look at something with the most miles per hour and you buy it. Gas. That's when I got into gas.
Exactly.
Nitro. I said nitro. And that's just what happened, man. So when they're selling it, that's what people want. They want the fastest thing in there. And it's one of those things. Trying to figure out how big those wheels are because I got some custom foams I had the guy do for me on the way, but I think they're gonna be a little bit small. I think that's gonna be a little bit bigger than the average 10 scale. What do you think, wheel and tire? Maybe not though. I don't know.
It's probably gonna be bigger. I mean, considering it's bigger with the wheels and tires. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be bigger. I don't see it being any smaller.
You don't think that's 10 scale at all, huh?
Nope.
I can't really tell. That's the thing about it. I mean, I'm looking at the truck, and the ones I had just got the guy to do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. So I can't find those wheels. If I can find those wheels, I'm gonna send him those wheels and get those done. The ones that came with that phone.
What's up, Papa Shorty? How you doing? Welcome to the chat.
How you doing, Papa Shorty? Yeah, man, I'm waiting on that. This is the one I want. I'm gonna show y'all my wish list right quick. So that, and then we're gonna get that one, and then next up is I'm just gonna go over this. You don't mind, do you?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Of course, I'm sure they already know what I'm going to on here. I'm not gonna say the fuses. I would like to have the fuses, but I know I wouldn't use it because I would have to literally go somewhere to use it. This time of year, I'm real busy with work, so I got to get something that's I can grab and go.
Oh, I already know. When I get hold to it, I'll be changing everything in the backyard just so I can run it back there.
Yeah. So that one, of course, y'all know that's the other one I want. And then the next one I want is what is it called? RC10.com. Here we go. Not that, but that's a buggy.
William said every time he talk to somebody about rock crawling, they ask him how fast it goes.
That's because they have no idea what they're looking at.
Oh man, what's up, Ozzy?
Ozzy, how you doing? So the next one up I want is that one. I already got a video of a guy that changed the trailer links on there. And then I want that hobby. I think I want that hobby plus, but I think I don't. I don't think I'm gonna get it. What is it called? The Evo Pro. And the reason why I don't think I'm gonna get it is because I keep hearing a bunch of complaints about the links, different link size. So those are the three I want right now. So actually, the ones I wanted, even including that particular one, I would have been out about $700, but I'm out a whole lot less for that. So 100 for one. Let me get out of here. Close out of here. Stop screen here. Yeah, so 100 for that one truck. That other truck is, we call it 150, the buggy, and then that particular truck is 200. So what is that? About 450? Yeah, 450.
Guess what? I don't even want to add up the ones I want.
Yeah, well, that's just the ones I want right now, but hey, that's the ones I know I can get right away.
Hey, because when I think about that Pro Motor, ooh, that's 6 something.
Ooh, yeah, let's look at that right quick.
And then then when I think about that Ascent Fusion, that's $399.
Yeah, that ain't bad though for that Fusion. That ain't bad at
all.
No,
not for all the car you get, not for everything you get. You get a lot. You getting a lot for.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
And then of course I gotta have that Typhon.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Pro Moto, and I'm gonna go to the website to show them though. I think I know what you going to RC Always Drive stuff.
I don't know how to do it.
No, I'm gonna bring it up. I'll bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Which color you can go with? Did y'all see Sergeant J's?
And the reason why I got this right here, you see it got that body that looked like a Typhon, but it's not but a Rolalo truggy.
Let me stop.
Rolalo buggy body.
Okay, I think they can see it now. There you go. Now go back. I like that size. Go back. Let me see that bug again. Go back to your screen. And let me see that size of that bug. That's the Rolalo?
Yeah, that's a 1/14 scale.
I love that size.
This was my Rolalo truggy, and I bought this body and I stripped it down, and I got these little wheels. I was just trying something different.
Yeah.
Just trying something different.
Have you ever seen the LC buggy and truggy?
Yeah.
LC race? Yeah. That's the same size as that, about 1/14. I like that size. Well, you remember the mini 8? What's that size?
Well, actually, the LC Racing, they say they won 14th, but them cars are 112.
Are they 112?
Yes, sir. I got one. One that I converted from a. This was. Hold on.
A little bit bigger than that.
Hold on 1 second. This right here was a WL Toys 144001. I converted it into this basically LC Racing truck.
EMBT.
Mm-hmm. Only thing I did, I bought another chassis and basically stretched it out.
Oh, you got a castle already in there, huh?
No. That's an X Team. It looked like a castle.
Oh, okay.
That's an X Team 2845.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a bunch of little cars around here, man. I'm into everything that rolls. If it has any type of power and it's fun, I'm all in. I'm all in.
It's just something about those small cars are just fun.
Yes, man. I mean, the big cars are fun too, but those small ones, I'm telling you, something small that you can just basically go anywhere with. Throw it in a backpack. You can actually, some of them, depending on the size of them, you can throw 2 or 3 of them in a backpack and roll out. You know?
Oh Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do a quick live at some point. I'm going to get this right quick. I'll share right quick. Share and share screen.
Yeah, this was a buggy. Mama Minnie. This is a buggy. It's a I converted it from a with a body. This was the body right here. Let me go back to the solo screen. Yeah, this was the original body, not the original wheels, but that's the original body. It was that Rolalo Truggy. And I just bought this body right here to go on it. When you buy those bodies, you get two bodies. I got another body over here somewhere. It comes with two of them. You can get the colored one and a clear one. That way you can paint one. You can have one, whatever color you want.
Let's see. You was asking about the red cat. Let's see. I think I have seen this one. He was saying the ones I saw. Let me pull it up right quick. I hadn't seen one in person, but it did look like it's pretty cool. That's Osborne asking about the red cat machete. Here we go.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen a lot of people running it on the internet.
It look like, I mean, it's a cool looking what's called.
Yes.
It look like it ought to be fast with that low profile, low slung body now.
Yeah, Mama Minute, it's a nice buggy, but it's basically a WL Toys car. I mean, Rolalo, WL Toys, they all the same in my opinion.
This is what I like about this. Those two slots for the two batteries.
Yeah, you're right.
You got you can change out all this right here. I would love that in a roller because I can make that crazy. Get a hand wound motor put in there, man, and put you a nice capsule ESC in there. Run that thing on 8S, 10S, 12S, whatever, It's pointless, but man, it would be fun. I love that stuff with that. You got two batteries, two spots for two batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would get one. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I definitely would get one.
I forgot what somebody was saying about that car though.
But something
I
bad.
think Gap made a video. He was saying it was something about that car.
Something bad.
I ain't gonna say he was saying it was bad. It was just something that needed to be adjusted or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like it, because I think they were jumping them cars too. I think you might have to go watch his video, but he definitely was saying something about it. I'm not sure. I ain't gonna put words in his mouth, but I think he was saying something about the links or the drive shaft, something had to be adjusted. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think that's what
he sound like an easy fix though.
Yeah. Because matter of fact, I think Philly Sword got one too, and he said something too as well.
Sorry, I'm texting somebody, y'all. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I can't believe that Fire Team got discontinued as fast as it did. It must not have sold.
I don't think it sold it well. I think it may have been, in my mind, a bit overpriced for what it was. But I think it's a strong vehicle. I just think it didn't. I think it just didn't sell.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a strong vehicle. Those are 6S.
Yep, that's basically like the SBR I had, Super Baja Ray.
And I saw this guy. He had one for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and he wanted $300 for it. I messaged him, told him I give him $250 for it. He was like, "Okay, when you coming?" And I just didn't even go back up there because I was like, "Man, I gotta buy some motorcycle parts."
Speaking of which, let me go back to here. So tomorrow, if I get time, I don't want to promise y'all anything. I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna be putting this into my SCX 24. I'm gonna get that set up. Right here, let's look at these motorcycle parts. I was just looking at those. What is that thing? Losi, right? Losi
Promoto.
Promo. I would love to have one of these. But somebody make an extended swing on for that thing, man. I thought that was really smart of them. They got a bunch of parts on sale.
Yeah, I definitely want
coming to come.
I got to have one of those.
Triple tree. I mean, they got everything like the real deal.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch reviews before you buy it, because I bought that V3 Spectrum ESC or V3 ESC for those SZ24s. Man, that thing's straight garbage, straight trash. No slow crawling whatsoever out of that. If they getting slow crawling, them videos is edited heavily, in my opinion. I'm telling you. I mean, it'll do pretty decent, but if you get it stuck on something, it's gonna make all that noise and barely move, or move real fast.
They're talking about hovercraft. I would love a hovercraft. G.I. Joe hovercraft would be, that would be nice. So Nate, he say V3, same thing. Dang, V3 is that bad?
Okay, Osborne thinking said he think about picking up one, putting that Hobbywing system in it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Dirk said he still want that 10x10 by the year. G.I. Joe Hovercraft from the 80s, yes sir.
Remember that?
Y'all remember? How about this? Y'all remember that Tyco RC Hovercraft from the 80s?
Oh yeah, my cousin had one.
Oh man,
I could only wish for one. I couldn't get one.
I ended up getting one, but ended up messing it up very quickly.
Yeah. Let's see, I'll put that thing in the chat in case any of them want to get on there.
Yes, sir. Osborne V2 ESC for the win all day long. I just tried to do something different because I had that transmitter that would work with that ESC laying around. And of course, I didn't watch any videos. I just grabbed it. I said, oh man, I can just hook this up to my fresh build because I built that RC all-wheel drive Power Wagon. And I was like, yo, I'm going to use that V3 ESC and the Spectrum remote. But it was so garbage, I just put the Spectrum system into my Bronco for the time being. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with it.
Is Nate still doing the show? I think I got an email from him one day, but I think it was the next day before I even noticed it. Nate still doing his Wednesdays? Are you still doing those Wednesdays, Nate?
Yeah, I don't do much at the skate park, Dirk. I went to the skate park and broke something in December, and I decided that's not the place for me.
I gonna watch y'all do it. I ain't gonna run mine. I'll watch y'all.
Yeah, I definitely think the skate park is not the place for me. And my RC,
I can't. I don't know. It's just something about me tearing them up. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, I mean,
or potentially tearing them up.
Yeah, because I mean, nine out of 10, you're gonna break something at the skate park. I mean, you may land good, you may not break nothing right then.
Might not break right then, but you will see.
Look like it, or act like it's broken, but park it and go do a speed run next day.
Yeah, I know.
Probably gonna break.
Yeah, Osborne, I got that from you. But I was, I think I got in late, and I got in the bed shortly after that. Took a shower, got in the bed. Skate parks are unforgiving. Smooth concrete is yeah, yeah. Random ones, okay, Nate, because I know I didn't see. Yeah, so Osborne, we got to jump on Osborne on Tuesdays.
Osborne said he's gonna put that MB100 in the cheat code with that Endura Pro motor.
Yeah, Osborne, I probably won't make this one because I got to go back out late. I got a customer, I got to go service them, but I got to do it when they're gone. So I probably won't make that one. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it though. Savage 21. There's awesome.
Yeah, if I'm around Osborne, I definitely come check out the Tiny Truck Tuesday.
I need to get back in the routine of just doing lives, but I can't promise anybody that I'm gonna do that because Look like this is gonna be. It's been slow, but it look like it's about to be. Look like it's about to pick up quite a bit. So, well, it is. It's already picking up. So.
Yeah. Sometimes that work comes more. Is more important than going live.
And ain't no doubt. I don't have a choice.
And not only that, when you get off work, a lot of times you be tired after you don't work all day. You don't feel like going live.
Oh yeah, just imagine, man. When I'm out there in the, I do some outside work too. So, yeah. Yeah. By the time I get done, I take a shower, and that's gonna be pretty much it. I should have been doing more when it was cold, but it is what it is.
Dirk said he used to run in Savage there. Said it was awesome. He bent the roll cage, handled so bad after that from
That he did.
and trust me, I believe it. Handled very bad after a few bad landings. Because bad landings can tear up any kind of diff in any kind of car. I don't know any type of car that can land on power or not mess up the diffs. I mean,
it might not mess up right now, but it's coming. Check this out.
And then depending on the quality of the gearing and everything, hard starts and hard stops can also cause it. When you hit the brakes real hard and do those front flips and all that stuff like that, that can definitely cause damage to the gearing as well. Like if your brake level is set too high in your ESC, that can cause damage to your diffs as well. Trust me, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, I always tone that stuff down, man. That's the first thing I do on my what's called. So this they got these things for $149 plus $20 shipping right here, but I think they're $139. And I think there's free shipping on A-Man if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and he has like 6 of them available. I don't want one that bad.
Oh, what cars break most? Fast cars, of course, because they crash.
I say all of them. It just depends on the driver.
That's true too. It depends on the driver location, and how fast the car goes.
Easy to break a fast car, but yeah, I would say, like when I was doing speed runs, man, I never broke a car. I burned one down, but I never, man, honestly, I hadn't broken the RC part until y'all saw that one video that when I hit that mailbox because I just couldn't see it. Man, I hadn't broken a car in years. Like me broke a car from meet somebody, and man, I can't tell you last time. I used to race and all, man, and like if a car broke when I raced, it was more than likely somebody hit me. It wasn't because I hit something, somebody pushed me off, But man, I hadn't broken anything, and when I go out to like I say, my definition of bashing is totally different from most people. But I never break anything. I go out of the way to not break anything.
Yeah, only time I break my fast cars is when I drive it on my street because people have their cars parked on the side of the road and I do stupid stuff. I mean, it makes no sense to try to drive 60 miles an hour down the street with cars parked on the side of the road. I mean,
that's even with the airplanes, man. I may have crashed. Let me think. Maybe 2 airplanes. And last time I crashed when I was just doing something stupid, I flew into a soccer net. I was in a park, just being crazy. It was a P-51, but I had an upgraded motor, upgraded prop, because your prop is whatever prop you're swinging, we're gonna make it fly a certain way faster or whatever. I put 4S on it, and it was super fast. I could literally let that thing go out of my hand. I don't mean toss it. I mean like spool it up, let it go, and it would just go straight up, far as you can see. It would go up so far that one time it went up so far before I got off of it when it was coming down. I had to wait and just try to look around to see it coming down because it was a long time before it came down. But when I tell you fast, it was fast. But normally if I break something, it's because I'm doing something stupid.
Yeah, that's normally when I break something as well. When I'm
I don't really do too much stupid with the planes.
My limits too far.
Crazy stuff. We used to push the planes to the limit, man. We used to push them to the limits. So we used to fly them, and you'll put it like I don't know what that is, kind of like a ribbon, but it's not a ribbon, like streamers or something like that on the back of them. And that's the way we would cut the other person's streamer. That's your dog fight,
Oh wow, that's
yeah. Yeah, I used to do some crazy stuff with that. That was some fun flying.
But yeah, as far as speed runs, me personally, once I get the car to 100 miles an hour, I'm good. That's all I'll be looking for.
Oh man, you can do way more than that. I
Oh,
did 100 miles an hour first run out. You can do
yeah,
way more than that,
this
man.
one-
I know what you're saying though. You got to have the real estate. That's what people
yeah,
fail to realize.
yeah. All I want to do is better get them up to 100. Once I get them to 100, I'm good. I'm not trying to go 150 because I've seen K-Bash. I don't know if y'all know K-Bash, but he run the Vendettas and he run those TP motors and all kind of stuff
Yeah.
like that. Man,
Yeah.
he get his up to 160, 170 miles an
Oh,
hour. But
I think
real estate
150 is about it's very obtainable 150 if you got the real estate. I think that to me, I know it sounds crazy. I think that's easy to do because I mean I did that 101 so easy first run out that as long as you got the spot, you know, you can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely has the spot. I mean, there's some spots around here, but I got to go to more rural areas, like I was saying, and a lot of those roads aren't heavily maintained, so it's like a lot of loose gravel on those roads and things like that, and you're gonna crash. And another thing, I went to a speed run spot, and it was a new spot I just went to, and I saw a cell phone tower, some kind of large tower, cell phone tower, something. I saw it like not far from where I was at. I was like, it shouldn't bother, the transmission between the car and the receiver. But guess what? It did. It did.
Sometimes you get a brownout, man. That used to happen time to time with hold on a second, what am I trying to say? I'm doing live. I have to call you back. That used to happen time to time with the airplanes. I knew some guys used to have some brownouts, man. So,
yeah. Matter of fact, True Boys RC had one. He was out there flying that plane, and it just like brown out, lost everything, and it just went down. It was a brand new plane. It was a big one too. I was like,
it happens sometimes.
That hurt.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. I've never had a brownout, but I know some guys that had brownout.
All right, so where we at?
I'm sorry, I'm texting some people back.
Yeah, you're right. For speed runs, you can go to those light industrial areas, but sometimes those industrial areas have those towers out there, and you catch a brownout. That's why I was at close to an industrial area. But I do have an industrial area that's around here that I do run at sometimes, but I have to go there basically on the weekend when they shut down.
Right. And my time, man, for the cars that we were building, it still wasn't long enough because you could probably get it up to speed, but you didn't have a shutdown. You got to have a shutdown.
Yeah, and at nighttime, you can go make good speed runs in certain places too. But I mean, spots that you normally couldn't run at, you can run at nighttime because there's no traffic on the road. But you got to have lights on your car. So I'm definitely gonna get some of those Polar Creation headlights and tail lights and put on this car right here. I haven't put any lights on my Vendetta. I got some on the Granite I showed you the other night, but I'm gonna put the headlights in this one right here. But the only thing about those headlights, you gotta put holes in your body, and I don't like putting holes in my body, but I mean, if I gotta do what I gotta do just to get some headlights so I can see at nighttime, I gotta do it,
I think might better just putting some LEDs around the front or something that way you don't have to compromise that body.
Yeah, you're right. And it's fresh too.
If you put it at the bottom, like the white at the front and red at the back, you'll kind of get your orientation.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right. And I got a box of lights over there in the corner too. Some motorcycle lights.
Yeah, I don't know. If I do speed runs at night, it's gonna have to be a wide open spot because that's too fast, and you need a shoebox when you get done to go pick up all the parts. I don't think I do no. It's just like we used to fly the planes. The guys used to have those what are those planes? A box of wood. Man, when you get done, you just got a box of toothpicks when they crash. Some more comments in there, Ty.
All right, Mama Minnie. We'll see you next time. Going to get your dinner. Appreciate
you. See you later. Miss
No, I haven't tried any drift RCs yet, William.
I've done some drifting, small scale drifting.
But I do have a D12 I bought with a package deal. I bought 4 RCs from CK's Hobby Shop. I got one of those D12 little square little box trucks. I mean, there's no body on it. It's basically just a chassis, but I can buy a body from AliExpress for like $12, and I think the drift wheel is about 18. So I'm thinking that's probably gonna be my next little project. Make me like a little drift car. I mean, just something to mess around with. No, I never tried it, but I wanna kind of get into it. I don't want to spend a lot of money getting into it. That's why I'm gonna use this little WPL D12 vehicle that I got in the package deal. But yeah.
I like the drift. It's cool. You got to have a spot for it. I got the mini ones. I think a 10 scale is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back.
Oh, what color am I thinking about going with this body? White, or I've been thinking about a few colors. I was thinking white. I was thinking like a battleship gray, like those Dodge Chargers, like that battleship gray. I was thinking that, or like a blue color. I'm not sure because it comes with these red and black stickers right here. Comes with these stickers right here. So I'm thinking, something that may match with this a little bit. Thinking about, that's why I was thinking about white or that good gunmetal gray, or battleship gray or something like that. That'll probably be the colors I go with this car. As well as I'm thinking about going white with that little buggy, white or red with that little buggy I showed earlier. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. You love living out there. Tons of places for crawling and speed runs. I know that's right.
In here again.
Crawling speed runs off the clip dirt. Yeah, you're right. They do make the best drift cars over there in Japan, but I'm trying to be cheap as possible with the situation. So let me show you what I got. Let me show you what I'm working with. I got this little thing right here. This is what I'm gonna turn into my little drift car. It's a little D12, the little box truck. Got the little square little box. Got the little boxy bed on the back. And yeah, this is what I'm converting into. I got this on a package deal. I ended up picking up this, another WPL C14, and I picked up a WL Toys Desert Buggy. I think it's a 124018, and I picked up that 144001 that I converted into the LC Racing Truggy. Yeah, see, I'm just trying to get into drift car just to learn, just trying to figure it out. I mean, because I learned you don't want to spend a lot of money on something that you don't know you're really going to be into in the long run. Nah. That's why I said I want to just build it off this, because you figure I can buy a body for $12, buy some wheels, some drift wheels for like 18. I didn't search really hard, but the first ones I saw, I ran across, it was like 18. And the little low profile body kit is like $14 or $15. So probably around a good $40. It'll be rolling.
One of those $299 drift cars off 10 scale cars, man. I got a ton of money into a 124.
Yeah, I tried to buy money. I tried to buy a Red Cat. What was that?
Drift car.
A Red Cat drift car probably 3 years ago off eBay. And of course, I wasn't paying attention. I just went in there. I saw the price. I just saw the price. The price was just so unreal. I'm like, dude, can't be real. It's like $69. I clicked so fast, bought it so fast, and then when I looked where it was coming from, it was coming from like Sri Lanka or something crazy like that. I'm like, dude, you just got scammed. You You just got scammed.
If I see something cheap like that, I don't even tempt to buy it because I know something ain't right.
Yeah, but only thing about it is that's the only thing about it. I always buy using PayPal for that situation.
Yeah.
Oh, because PayPal gonna do their little investment.
Get it back. Yeah,
they're gonna give your money back.
yeah.
That's the only thing about buying.
I'm gonna have to get off here, man. I got some stuff I got to do. I'm putting the link down there in case somebody else want to jump on there with you.
No, we already passed the hour mark.
You might want to keep going.
No, I don't want to keep going. I was just trying to get to the hour mark. Yes, sir. But it was definitely good for everybody to come in here, hang out with us. We definitely gonna be doing live streams several times a week on my channel, on Corey over there at GNCR. Put your link in the chat too, Corey. If I don't know if everybody on here subscribe to you, I'm sure.
Let me see. I think all these guys. Let's see. I'm looking at the chat. Well, I don't know. Somebody might not put it.
William might not be subscribed. I think he's the one.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it anyway. I'll put yours too. Let me see.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna definitely be doing live streams several times a week. We're gonna be on back and forth on either channel. We're gonna be discussing different topics. I know a lot of you guys are crawler guys, so we are gonna be doing the crawler shows some nights. But other nights we're gonna definitely vary off and talk about other things such as speed runs, maybe even start talking about some drift cars, pull some airplanes out, drones, things like that. We're gonna
have to join us sometimes.
What'd you say?
I said they're gonna have to join us sometimes. I said they got to join us sometimes too.
Yeah, they definitely got to join us. Y'all definitely got to come up here and talk. You don't have to show your face. You can put your camera on your cars just like this. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind. Just come on up here and hang out with us.
They know I'm that's what I used to do all the time. It's so funny because a lot of people don't know. I actually two other channels. I had personal channel and what's called. So yeah, they just don't know. I used to be on there all the time, but I don't know. I kind of like doing it like that. That way you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You definitely got to switch it up a little bit sometime. Give everybody a nice variety. But yeah, we'll definitely be back on these things in the next couple of days, Dirk. Papa Shorty, we'll be back on these crawlers in the next couple of days.
I'm gonna try to do one during the day tomorrow, and put those parts on mine. So I'm probably gonna jump on there and do one, and then I'll set it up wherever y'all want to jump on. Be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, just let me know. Just shoot me a message. I'll let you know if I'm available.
I'm gonna go to the course tomorrow for a little while, and not a long time. Well, that's not my plan to stay there a long time. And I might do a live while I'm there. Then I'm gonna come back home because I got so much stuff I need to do. I got paperwork I need to finish, and I just got stuff I need to do. So I need to stay at home, really. But I think I'm gonna go up there for a little while. So
that's totally understandable. Totally understandable. But we about to sign off, man. We so appreciate y'all tuning in. We are so appreciative of you guys for tuning in with us. We definitely want you guys to come in and interact with us. We love interacting with you guys in the comments, but we definitely would love for you guys to come up here and get on the panel and, just tell us about your experiences with your RCs, things like that. But that's pretty much it, guys, and we will see you on the next one. You got anything to say, Corey?
No, man, I appreciate you letting me jump on. Dirk said he's going to jump on and do some carpet crawling. Why not, Dirk? You should.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I love it.
You're always in the chat, Dirk. You might as well jump on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, all right, guys, we're about to sign out. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
All right, guys.